In the early 21st century, a mind virus infected society. Now, the uninfected must fight to survive. Wokeland.
Welcome to Surviving Wokeland with Ethan Quinn, a channel dedicated to exposing and explaining the ideology driving wokeness. In our quest for knowledge, join in the conversation by subscribing, turning on notifications, and leaving a comment. One of the many topics I deal with in my book Ministry of Truth is why the left attempts to erase womanhood using gender theory. I explain in detail why the left uses people struggling with their identity to dismantle the truth of binary gender. In today's video, I would like to share a few thoughts about this. Number 1. White people did not invent the idea of a gender binary.
Because it's y'all, white people, who created this whole binary gender system.
This person is delusional and knows nothing about African history. There is also no such thing as gender theory in African history. Gender was traditionally considered in terms of male and female, based on reproductive roles. Anyone who knows anything about African history will understand that African tribes in general are highly patriarchal. To this day, many African tribes still view women as property and subject women to terrible treatment. Number 2. There is no such thing as a cis woman.
We are also not cis women. We never asked to be called that.
No.
So stop calling us that. We are women. We are biological women.
The left is constantly coming up with new terms to try and manipulate society with language. Still, there is no such thing as a cis woman. The term is used by the left to reference a person who identifies with their actual gender. In other words, a woman who knows she is a woman. However, the term woman does not need a prefix to qualify it, unless you are referencing someone whose womanhood needs to be explained. For example, trans woman. The term cis is also a leftist slur because it is meant to denote privilege. Just like the left claims you can have white privilege and male privilege, you can also have cis privilege.
Cis also labels your privilege in being able to walk through the world accepted as the gender that you were assigned at birth, which is not a luxury afforded to trans people. People historically don't want to name their privilege because as soon as they do, then they're responsible for dismantling the systems that uphold it. Cis women are not ready for that conversation. Patriarchy has disadvantaged cis women so much that they don't even have space to conceptualize that other people could have it twice as bad, or just bad in a different way. So when people say it's disrespectful of me to label someone as cisgender, the question is, why are you not ready to accept your privilege yet?
When the left label a group as having privilege, it gives them the self-proclaimed right to spew unadulterated hatred towards that group, while claiming to be fighting an oppressive structure. As I've said, hypocrisy is of no concern to the left. Number 3. The last thing I would like to discuss today is how the left's attack on womanhood constantly evolves. A few years ago, we began to be told that trans women are women. We must accept that unquestionably, or we are bigots. Many people yielded common sense to the woke overlords and bowed down to the bullying of trans activists. The result was predictable. Anytime a group realizes they can get what they want by intimidation, they will keep demanding more. Now, according to the woke, trans women are not only women, they are better than women.
People are really out here saying that trans Chuchi is the inferior product. I'm sorry. We have the designer, expensive, bougie coochie. Like, you're telling me if someone says, would you like this free paper bag that came with my groceries, or would you like this $35,000 bag? You're taking the designer Birkin, babe. Like, seriously.
And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I am fucking tired of TERFs making a mockery of real women. Oh, what, you were born with ovaries? You bleed every month? You have XX chromosomes? Yeah, that's cute. Tell me what other external factor that doesn't apply to all of you defines you. At the end of the day, you're out here thinking that trans women are making a mockery of you when it's the exact opposite. You are pretending that you know that you are a woman when the only people here who know that for sure are the ones who have put in the work to understand themselves. The trans women. You have put zero work into actually understanding yourself. You are only a woman because everybody else around you looked at these same external factors that you look at and said, seems like woman behavior to me. And you went, all right. The only person making a mockery of womanhood is you because you do not fully understand what makes you a woman.
This delusional rant is an insult to every woman on the planet. If women don't know they are women, how can a man know they are a woman? How ironic that we have come full circle. We are back to men telling women what their role is. Now only men can understand what it means to be a woman. And the left call themselves progressive. Gender dysphoria is an identity disorder. It is a disconnect between reality and emotional state. There is no way for a man to know what it feels like to be a woman. At best, they can think they feel like a woman. Still, there is no way for them to verify that their feelings correspond to what a woman actually feels or experiences. There is no way to confirm that their gender is truly mismatched. That is one reason it is ridiculous to perform surgery on a child with gender dysphoria. Gender dysphoria is real and should be treated compassionately, but that does not mean encouraging it. The left uses vulnerable people to push an agenda onto society without concern for the harm they are causing. If you want to know why this is happening, please read my book, Ministry of Truth. I explain precisely what the left's woke agenda aims to achieve and why gender plays such an essential part in manipulating society.
That is all I have for today. Please like and subscribe, and join me again tomorrow as we learn how to survive woke land together. Until then, this is Ethan Quinn saying, stay free.